Forte here, Art of Simple Golf. Play your cards right. It might be a game show, but it might also be a really fun way to practice and improve your golf game. I talk a lot about the need and necessity to be able to hit golf shots a certain shape. Very few golf shots should be hit straight, but too many of you try and spend every single waking moment of your golf career, if you will, trying to hit perfect straight golf shots. And we don't really do anything with straight lines, and golf should not be the same. Now, what I've got here is a way to enforce upon you the need to at least try and practice some different type of golf shots. And that's hitting fades, high shots, draws, low shots, whatever it might be. Now, all we're doing, I've got a deck of cards here, okay? Regular deck of cards, this isn't a magic trick. But what I want you to do is assign, it really doesn't matter, like it's more about just the fun here, there's no set rules. But let's say hearts are fades. Let's say spades are draws. Clubs, high, diamonds, low, okay? Now, so I try and remember that. I mean, I think it changes every time I do it, but we're going to try and remember to specify a shot shape for each suit. Now, the numbers are the clubs you're going to hit. And obviously you don't have a jack iron, but you have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 would be wedges. Ace, or perhaps might make a wedge, but I would make the king a driver, a queen, a 3-wood, a jack, 5-wood or hybrid, something along those lines. Again, there's no steadfast rules, but the idea is to mix it up and to enforce you to hit shot shapes that's really going to help you take control of your golf swing and your golf game, and realize that the objective of what you're trying to do is far more important to dictating the result of your golf swing than it actually is trying to make your golf swing do certain things for you to hit a straight golf shot. So I'm going to give these a little shuffle and I'm going to demonstrate and see how it works out for me. Okay, so I'm just going to pick the top one. Okay, 5 of clubs. I think I said clubs, I think that was high. So I'm going to hit a 5 iron high. Let's see how that goes. Now, when I'm saying high, I guess there's no shot, there's not a fade or a draw upon it, but I still like to generally feel like I'm going to fade it. You know, it's a little bit cold out today, so I'm not swinging as freely as I would normally like. Haven't hit many shots so far today, so I'm going to feel like a nice high fade. So I'm going to, as every single shot you have to hit, I'm going to take dead aim. I'm choosing a very minute target in the distance. I'm drawing my intermediate point, which is just this little tuft of grass here. Now, to hit it high, I'm going to do a practice swing where I'm feeling like I'm behind the ball a lot more. And basically, I'm going to feel like my arms and everything are just trying to hit it high. You can emphasize it to you know, really ingrain this feeling, but I'm trying to hit a nice high 5 iron to throw it up in the air. Whether I've got to go over a tree, whether I've got to land it over a bunker, whatever it might be. I'm going to put the ball a little bit further in my stance just to feel like I'm collecting it on the upswing. So here we are, there's my target, there's my intermediate point. I'm going to swing over that. And that went pretty high. Not the most perfect contact, but I did what I was trying to do. Okay, next card. Oh, okay, 5. I'm not going to do that one. Okay, I haven't shuffled these very well, but this is real life, people. Okay, ace. Okay, so I did say that was a wedge. So, I mean, because that's my lowest wedge, let's go with the 56 here. I'm going to pick a target, and that's a diamond. So I think a spades, ace of spades. So I believe that was a fade. No, that is a low one. So we're hitting a low wedge, which is a very useful shot to be able to hit. I've got a couple of targets out there, one at 50, one at 70. I was going to go with the 50 yard just to try and hit this low spinner, trying to just clip it off the top. I've got my intermediate point. I'm keeping pretty passive hands and turning back to try and keep this ball low. And there we have a low wedge. Next card. I'm going to do two more for you. Okay. So here we have the 10 of hearts. This was a fade, so I'm going to try and hit a fade with the hybrid. Okay, so here we have the hybrid. I'm going to pick my line. I'm going to try and take a couple of practice swings to make sure I get the turn and the feeling that's going to generate a nice fade shot. I'm going to try and exaggerate it just to hit home that feeling of a fade. So there's my target. I'm going towards the orange flag that's, I mean, it's pitched about 250 away, but I'm not going to be hitting it quite that far today. So the ball a little bit further in my stance. Got my intermediate point. And there we go. That's got a slight little fade on it and landed just a little bit left of the target and about the right distance. So there you go. Play your cards right. It's really going to give you something to work on at the range, but it's going to help you on the golf course as well. It's a fun game. Takes a bit of getting used to. Emphasize the shots and you're going to thank me for it, I promise.